Rufo Lopez, fondly called Rudy, was a man of honor, determined, faithful, and devoted to his family. Born on October 25, 1938, in Lopez, Quezon, he lived a life marked by humility, integrity, and perseverance. Rudy was born to humble and hard-working parents who shaped his values. His father, Gaudencio Joachim Lopez of Lopez, Quezon, worked with Nepomuceno Film in Manila before World War II, and later earned a living as a clothing buyer hero, buying garments in Luciana City to support the family. His mother, Isabel Escobedo Rufo, a simple vegetable farmer, helped provide by selling the clothes. Through their sacrifice, Rudy grew up learning perseverance, responsibility, and strong family values. Rudy grew up in a loving family, as the fifth of 10 siblings. Among them were 5 brothers who shared a strong bond. In the photograph, they appear in order: Gaudencio Jr., Rudy, Wilfredo, Ernesto, and the youngest, Danilo, raised together in a home shaped by hard work, unity, and their parents' enduring love. Rudy also had 5 sisters who completed their loving family, adoration: Zeta, Tala, Dalise, and Carmelita, each sharing in the same bond of care, unity, and devotion that shaped Rudy's life. The 7 eldest siblings were born in Lopez, Quezon Province. After the Second World War, the family moved to Manila, where the 3 youngest siblings were born, marking a new chapter in their family's journey. Before leaving Lopez, Quezon for Manila, Rudy faced a life-threatening illness at age 7 that left him unable to walk for a time. Through determination and resilience, he eventually recovered and walked again, later continuing his elementary schooling, testament to his strength and perseverance from an early age. After the Second World War, the family left Lopez, Quezon Province, and moved to Manila. They first lived on Antipolo Street in Sampaloc, near the PNR railroad tracks, facing the hardships of starting over in a new city. In 1955, they moved to Project 7, Veterans Village, where they built their permanent home and a more stable life. Life after the Second World War was difficult, and the family relied on every member to help make ends meet. While attending Juan Luna Elementary School and later Manuel Aroxas High School in Manila, Rudy helped support the family by selling newspapers and cigarettes, showing early on high sense of responsibility and determination. Rudy wanted to be a civil engineer, but due to family's financial status, he opted to take different course. Rudy graduated Bachelor of Science in Industrial Arts at Philippine School of Arts and Trade in 1959. After he graduated, he started his career as practical arts teacher in Juan Sumulong Elementary School in Demasalang, Manila. He served as a public teacher for 18 years, ended in 1977, where he opted to work in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as an overseer Filipino worker. Even while teaching, Rudy never stopped aiming high. He pursued further studies in a field related to engineering and, in 1969, earned an associate in plumbing engineering from FITI University. At that time, he was already a father of 2 children and continued to dedicate himself to teaching practical arts at Juan Sumulong Elementary School, balancing family, work, and education with remarkable determination. Rudy never stopped aiming higher. While teaching, he pursued graduate studies at Manuel L. Quezon University and earned a Master of Arts on January 14, 1978. The day he was to receive his diploma, he left for Saudi Arabia to work as a plumbing engineer under Aramco, showing his dedication to family and professional growth. Rudy was truly talented and skillful. To further support his growing family, he also taught tailoring as a vocational course at Arulo High School along Taft Avenue, Manila, holding evening classes to help augment the family's income. While teaching at Juan Sumulong Elementary School, Rudy met Norfa Kesroalf, who was completing her teaching practicum there around 1959. At the time, Norfa was pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education, majoring in home economics. At the Philippine Normal Collegiate meeting that would mark the beginning of an important chapter in Rudy's life. Rudy and Norfa's friendship blossomed into a deep and lasting love. And on May 10, 1964, they were joyfully united in marriage at the Emmerliff Church on Bombank Street, Star Cruz, Manila, beginning a lifelong journey together, devoted to faith, love, and family, and dedicating their union to God and to a shared life of commitment. At the time of their vows, Rudy was 26 years old, and Norfa was 22, beginning their married life, together with youthful hope, faith, and shared dreams for the future. Their wedding reception was held at the well-known Original Max's restaurant on Scout Twayson, Quezon City, surrounded by love and joy. Each of their families gathered at their wedding to witness the beautiful union of their hearts, as they promised to share a lifetime of love, commitment, and togetherness. On May 3, 1965, God blessed Rudy and Norfa with the precious gift of their newborn son, Arnold. As a first-time parents, their hearts were filled with overwhelming joy and excitement as they welcomed their first born into the world, embracing the beginning of a new chapter in their lives as a family. In time, their beloved son Arnold reached his first birthday, a joyful milestone that Rudy and Norfa gladly celebrated, giving thanks for the precious life entrusted to their growing family. Rudy and Norfa also gave the Lopez family its first grandson, as Arnold became the center of love and joy-bringing excitement, pride, and a deeper sense of unity to the entire clan. On April 6, 1967, their second and youngest son, Abraham, was born, bringing even greater joy and completeness to their growing family. With this blessing came even greater challenges and responsibilities, trials that tested their patience, strength, and faith. Yet Rudy and Norfa embraced each one with open hearts, standing side by side with love, resilience, and an unwavering devotion to nurturing and guiding their growing family toward a brighter future. As seen in the photographs, Arnold and Abraham wore matching ternos, lovingly sewn by Rudy himself, a skilled tailor and master cutter whose craftsmanship reflected both his talent and his deep care for his family. As the years passed, Arnold and Abraham grew into adulthood and fulfilled proud dreams of their own, both becoming engineers. Arnold pursued a career as an electronics and communications engineer, while Abraham became a civil engineer, reflecting the values of perseverance, discipline, and dedication instilled in them by their parents. Because Rudy and Norfa were both public school teachers, Rudy made the difficult decision to leave the profession and work in Saudi Arabia, in pursuit of a better future for his family. Though it was painful to leave his teaching career and be away from his loved ones, it was a sacrifice he embraced, believing it was the right decision for the future of his family. In Saudi Arabia, Rudy worked as a plumbing engineer for Arabian Sand Limited under Aramco, and was stationed in Dhahran for the duration of his contract. Despite the distance, he was privileged to return to the Philippines for 1 month of R&R each year, a cherished time to reunite with his family and maintain the close bonds he valued so deeply. Even though Rudy worked far from his family, he always found time to stay connected, writing letters and recording voice tapes every Friday, ensuring constant communication, especially with Arnold and Abraham. True to his nature as an educator, he even created quizzes for his sons through letters, nurturing their learning from afar. Rudy's dedication went beyond financial support. He was a responsible husband and loving father, committed to guiding, teaching, and caring for his family in every way. During his annual vacations, Rudy made it a point to spend quality time with his close family, relatives, and friends. They would gather at Rudy and Norfa's dream home, built from his hard-earned savings, where he delighted in sharing the comfort of the house he had worked so hard to provide. These moments reflected his love for family and the joy of creating lasting memories together. Rudy was also a supportive father to his two sons. While Arnold and Abraham were still in college, they started an automotive shop, and Rudy ensured they had everything they needed, purchasing tools and equipment, all the way from Saudi Arabia, to help their venture succeed. Remembering Rudy, man of resilience, love, and dedication. After retiring as an overseas Filipino worker, he returned home in 1986 to be with his family. In 1989, he faced a serious kidney illness with courage, supported every step of the way by his family's unwavering love. Arnold and Abraham had just graduated, allowing them to stand by their father and support him each day. Despite every effort, Rudy's strength gave way, and on January 11, 1990, at 52, he passed on, leaving a legacy of courage and devotion. Rudy's life was never easy, from a frail child to a hard-working student, from a multi-course graduate to an overseas Filipino worker, and from a devoted husband to a loving father. In every role, he lived with purpose, driven by determination and his deep love for his family. Though Rudy is no longer with us, his life teaches us the value of perseverance, dedication, and love. His legacy, the lessons he imparted, the sacrifices he made, and the love he gave, will forever remain in the hearts of those who knew him. Rudy's journey may have ended, but his spirit, his love, and his example will live on forever.